Feel free to find a seat, a piano bench, or somebody's lap. In that order. Thomas, what's going on, buddy? We're not at 88 yet. Are we at 88? That's it. Same as the piano. Yeah, you're the piano man. We got one key for every year he's been born. Just 1 minute until showtime. Did I just say that? That was a long minute. Michael, good to see you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have your attention, please. Somebody dropped a $100 bill on the floor. If you see that at any time, bring it on up.
It was me. It was me.
Was that you, Michael? He owns a restaurant. He didn't have $100. Right? All right, my friends, welcome to Upcycle Piano Crafts Happy Hour, the first Tuesday of the month. This month is September. This is the first Tuesday. My name is Tim Whitmer. I will be using that name throughout the evening. It's a pleasure to have you here. We're going to be live on radio and will be broadcast later in the month on KKFI. So let's have a big hi KKFI yell out here. Hi KKFI. Thank you very much. Please sit down. Thank you. Sit down. Thank you. We appreciate you all being here. Got a couple items to run through real quickly before we start. This is going to be a great show. I want to remind you that no drinks on or over the piano. If you violate that, you have just bought a piano at full price. Not that they're not good pianos, but just an idea. No drinks on the benches. Keep the aisles wide open so it's not a fire trap. And also cell phones, you feel free to use them, but if you could turn the volume off or at least to a ringtone I can dance to. Is this thing on? Tonight's guest will be introduced in just a second. Oh, sell the tip jar. We have a tip jar right here, and as Jay Mowbray just told me, I want to remind you that it is no minimum tonight on the tip, and it takes a minute to get that. No minimum on the tip jar. Did you get that, Rich? Okay, got it. And then Jay also wants to add that there's no maximum, so check that out. I just told you we're going to be on KKFI on the last Friday. Sign up for news and updates at happyhouratthepianoshop.com. If you haven't gotten on the mailing list on that, definitely do. There's a lot going on here. So that is happyhouratthepianoshop.com. Want to remind you to review and give Upcycle 5 stars on Google. We need that all the support we can here. We are selling pianos and all sorts of piano-related services, and this whole thing is a gift from our good buddy Steve Wilson. Let's give Steve a big round of applause. I want to remind you that over in the corner back, we just see where Rich Hill is. There was just a little bit farther back there. We have adult refreshments and adult bathrooms. So feel free to use those at any time you need them. And, and next month, check this out. This is going to be awesome. Next month, we have our good buddy Bram Winans, and he's going to do the Errol Garner review. Errol Garner tunes. Boy, and if there's a guy who can play like Errol Garner, his name is Bram Winans, right? And somebody just told me, I bet you guys don't know this, a little trivia contest. So his most famous, not Brahm, Errol's most famous tune was Misty. Does anybody know what the B side of that song was? Go ahead and tell us, ladies. Dreamy. So you didn't know that, did you? So you're learning stuff just being here. All right. I'm going to play a song for you, then we're going to bring up our featured act. Since the weather is so nice outside, I'm going to play my little version of Autumn Leaves. works, we can have some guys come up and really play it for you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a treat to have tonight unveiling of a new power trio by my good old buddy from way back when. We have the same birthday. We've traveled a lot of the same paths. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got. I'm going to have him introduce the band to you. But welcome, big round of applause. Put your left hand together with your right, and your left hand, or what it is, because I'm right-handed, he's left-handed. Say hello to David Basse.
Thank you. How about Tim Whitmer, y'all? Tim Whitmer. All right. Mikole Kaar is with us on the saxophone. Give Michael a nice round of applause. And lurking in the darkness to the side was Eric Kaplan at the piano and a B3 organ kind of thing called a Studio Logic, I believe. Anyway, it's good to be with y'all once again in this setting, and this is such a lovely place. Another round for Steve Wilson, who made this place, did all the lighting, did all this stuff. And if you ever were in the basement, maybe in the 80s or something, you might know it used to be a kind of infamous little place down there. But now it is a piano repair shop and a piano magnificing shop, and all done by Steve Wilson. And thank him once again for his hospitality on a Tuesday. You got it? 1, 2, 3. Well, she's up against the register with an apron and a spatula. Yesterday's deliveries, the tickets for the bachelors. She's a moving violation from her conch down to her shoes, but it's just an invitation to the blues. Well, you feel just like Cagney, 'cause she looks like Rita Hayworth, standing at the counter of Schwab's drugstore. You wonder if she might be single. She's alone, likes to mingle, but you got to be patient. Pick up on a clue. She says, how you gonna like 'em? Over medium or scrambled? I said, hell, anyways, the only way. Just be careful, don't you gamble on a guy with a suitcase. I got a ticket getting out of here. You know that lonesome bus station? A worn-out pair of shoes. Yeah, it's just an invitation to the blues. You can't take your eyes off her. Have another cup of Java. It's just the way she pours it for you. Joking with the customers. Mercy, mercy, Mr. Percy, there ain't nothing back in Jersey except a broken down jalopy of that man, the man I left behind, and the dreams that I've been chasing. A battle with the booze and an open invitation to the blues. She's had a sugar daddy. He drove a candy apple caddy. He had a bank account and everything. She was accustomed to the finer things, but he left her for a socialite. He didn't love her, except at night, and then he was drunk and never even told her that he cared. Well, he took the registration, took the car keys and her shoes, and he left her an invitation to the blues. Yeah, baby. There's a Continental Trailways leaving. The local bus tonight, good evening. You can have my seat, I'm sticking around for a while. I got a room upstairs. There's a quick trip hiring. And I can eat here every night. What the hell have I gotta lose? It's a crazy sensation. Go or stay, I gotta choose. It's just an invitation to the blues. It's an open invitation to the blues. I'll accept your invitation. Your invitation to the blues. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you. This is for Jay. In the cold of the winter, with no warmth from the sun, everybody got together, said our war would be done. In the cold of the winter, with no warmth from the sun, everybody got together, said our war would be done. In the 11th minute of the 11th hour of the 11th day on the 11th month, everybody got together, said our war would be done. All the fussing and the fighting, all this feuding and this sin, it seems we all got it all and everything together, just to pull it apart again. Yeah, the fussing and the fighting, all the feuding and the sin, they're gonna get it all together, just to pull it out again. In 11 minutes, on the 11th hour, on the 11th day, on the 11th month, everybody got together, said our war would be long. In the cold of the winter, with no warmth from the sun, everybody got together, and said our war would be done. With the cold of the winter, yeah, with no warmth from the sun, everybody got together, said I got them war gonna be done. No more war. Well, yeah, yeah. In 11 days, 11 down, 11 days, 11 months, 11 minutes, 11 down, 11 days, 11 months, I said, 11 minutes, 11 down, 11 days, 11 months, everybody got together. Everybody got together. Ooh, said all war would be done. War would be done. Would be done.
Is one of those sexy kind of tunes. Please keep your clothes on. Well, I was born in a dump. My mama died and my daddy was a drunk. She left me to die alone in the middle of Tobacco Road. I grew up in a rusty shack. All I owned was a hanging on my back, remember? Lord knows how much I loathed this place called Tobacco Road. It's my home, the only life I've ever known. I despise you cause you're filthy, and I love you because you're my home. I'm gonna leave and get a job with the help and the grace of God. Shave my money, get rich, I know, and leave this place called Tobacco Road. Now, get some dynamite and a crane. I'm gonna blow it up and start over again and build a new place. Be proud, I know, and call that place Tobacco Road because it's my home. The only life I've ever known. I despise you cause you're filthy and love you because you're my home. What do you think, Eric? What do you say for Eric Kaplan on the keys, y'all? I'm gonna leave and get a job with the help and the grace of God. Save my money, get rich, I know, and leave this place called Tobacco Road. Get some dynamite and a crane, gonna blow it up and start all over again. Build a new place, be proud, I know, and call that place Tobacco Road, because it's my home. The only life I've ever known. Step up and day by day. I despise you cause you're filthy, and I love you because you're my home. Watch out. Dip. Dip. Tobacco Road, yeah, and they say, Mama, hold it low, roll it, baby, sing it all, do it twice now. Give that Basse on the lips. Wow. Tobacco Road,
road,
Tobacco road,
tobacco road,
tobacco road,
dirty,
tobacco road, sing along.
dusty road,
Tobacco road,
Tilbury road,
tobacco road, it's not hard.
potholes.
Tobacco road,
Yeah.
tobacco road.
Take me home.
I despise you cause you feel that I love you because you're my home. That's right.
Oh, yeah. You know what? We should actually give Eric, let's have a round of applause for Eric's right hand. Raise your right hand, please, Eric. And let's have a round of applause for his funky ass left hand. Oh, yeah. All down in the bottom there. Yep. That's how that works. That saves, we could have a bass player, but we have a bass, we don't have a bass player. So anyway, something like that. Mike Rohr knows all about that right down the street. Here's a song called The Light of Our Love. And this is one from my old friend Mike Melvoin. One. Once I saw China Harbor, walk the sands of Zanzibar, sail the coast of California to be where you are. On that San Francisco evening, bridges disappear in mist. That is when my heart remembers the first time we kissed. Oh, with no guitar, the only song was in your side. Clouds hid every star except the starlight in your eyes. With our love, we'll light a beacon on the highest hill above. Every heart in San Francisco will bathe in the light of our love. Once I saw ancient harbors. I walked the sands of Zanzibar. Sailed the coast of California just to be where you are. On that San Francisco evening, bridges disappear in mist. That's when my heart remembers the first time we kissed. With no guitar, the only song was in your side. Clouds hid every star except the starlight in your eyes. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Every heart in San Francisco would bathe in the light of field of desire, bask in the light of our love. The light of our love. Light of our love. Bathe in the light of our love. This is a song written by Bob Benish. You may know Bob because of his biscotti, and you'll see him in a chef's hat in the grocery store these days. He actually did, all kind of news and stuff on that station that I never listened to. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, I heard him there once or twice. It was great. But Bob used to bring songs to Tim and I down at that club we used to play at. I don't remember the name of it. But anyway. Go ahead.
Where's Tim when you need him?
You know which one, right? I don't remember it. Oh, happy day. Herman Walder in the house. In spirit. One more time, brother. My baby don't make coffee. My baby don't bake bread. My baby, she stays out late. She's a stranger to this bed. My baby, she don't wash no dishes. She wears those fancy clothes. She put those shoes on her feet and powders up her nose. Now, baby, what you think you're doing? pulling that wool round my head. I asked him, yeah, well, I might as well be dead. My baby, she's fast as lightning. When she's talking on the phone, all the cats say that woman is frightening. And I sit here alone. My baby, now you know she comes home around sunup. She be wrung out, strung out, used. And I ask her what she been up to. You know, I get myself abused. My baby, baby, play it, Michael. Up, up, up. My baby now, ooh, up, up, up. Yeah. My baby don't make coffee. My baby don't bake bread. My baby, she stays out late. She's still a stranger to my bed. My baby comes home round sunup, wrung out, strung out, used. I ask her what she been up to. You know, I get myself abused. Now, baby, what you think you're up to? Pulling the wool around my head. I ask her what she been up to, and I might as well be dead. My baby, yeah, she's fast as lightning when she talking on that phone. Ooh, the cats say that woman's frightening. Well, I stand here alone. Ooh, baby, come home around midnight. I said, wrung out, strung out, you. I ask her what she been up to. I get myself abused. My baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. Oh, oh, a lovely woman. Oh, she's so doggone mean. My baby. My baby. My baby.
Hey, Basse.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Tim. I know you want to come up here. I think we got carried away. We're having so much fun.
How about these guys, ladies and gentlemen? That left hand. Eric Kaplan, y'all. Brother Mikole back here on the sax and the flute. DB, David Basse, right there singing for you, playing the drums. We're going to take a short pause. We want to remind you the adult refreshments are to the side up there. They're free, but please tip the lovely lady that's there. We also have a restroom, which you might need after the adult refreshments. And we'll be back in 15 minutes, and David and I'll be chatting about this, that, and whatever. Stay with us. Yours truly, Tim Whitmer. Enjoy the break. Yeah.
Yes.
check, check, check.
Check, check,
Just
check.
2 minutes until showtime.
Check, check,
Just
check.
2 minutes until showtime.
2 minutes.
Still time to get your popcorn. Sounds good out there, boss.
Thank you, brother.
Sounds good out there.
Thank you.
It's good blend. Check 1, 2. Did you come in here work on the sound ahead of time? Yeah.
People do that?
I know
So-
nothing. I know nothing.
Is it 2 minutes yet?
1 minute 30 seconds left until showtime.
1 minute and 30 seconds till showtime.
I love your hat.
I like that hat.
I love your hat.
It's a good hat. It goes well with everything else,
And everything else goes
including
well with
the
that.
dress.
Including the dress.
Wow. About 1 minute left, right? Till
Just
showtime?
1 minute until
1 minute left
showtime.
till showtime. Okay. Don't trip over my cord here. Okay. We get it. We get it. Hey, so, Tim.
David.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Whitmer. Give him a nice round of applause. Tim Whitmer here tonight in the studio. You know, this is usually the portion of the show, Tim, where you get up and introduce the artist and ask
Yeah,
them a bunch
yeah,
of questions
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
We don't need to do that. These people are all paid to be here tonight, so I know every one of them.
They paid to be here.
In fact, there's a young man here who comes from the Plaza. You ever been to the Plaza?
Where's the plaza?
The Plaza's down the street. a ways.
It's still there?
That's where the trolley car's going to go there.
Trolley's going right outside
Yeah,
the door
right out
here.
front. But this guy from the Plaza, he's on a board of a company. It's a nonprofit called Theater League. You remember Theater League?
Yeah, yeah.
How many theaters in Kansas City are supported by Theater League? Do you know?
Well, you give me a number and we'll tell you if it's high or low.
Every one of them.
Every one of them, he says.
Every one of them. And jazz music, I tell you what, Theater League, ladies and gentlemen, Theater League has been a supporter of jazz music, including 12th Street Jump, including a lot of things that Tim and I have done over the years and so on. And from their board is Jack Holland here tonight. Jack, come up and accept an award for Mark Edelman from the Jazz Journalists Association. You see it? Jazz Heroes.
There
Mark
it is.
Edelman is an international jazz hero.
Jack, how you doing, buddy?
Congratulations. You want to say something? He's going to say something. You got a microphone? Come on up. Jack Holland, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you on behalf of Theater League. I just have one question. Basse,
What?
how does an old guy like you get such a young audience? How does that work?
Tim, you have to answer that question.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Thanks,
we would
Jack.
like to welcome you back. We are at 3945 Main, in case you have to call an Uber later on. 3945 Main. Is everybody having a good time so far? Yeah. Want to remind you that next month, the one and only Brom Winans will be doing a whole evening of Errol Garner music, including Misty and that song that was on the B side of Misty, which is called Dreamy. And this young lady right here, her favorite song of all times is Misty. I have been playing Misty for her probably 40 or 45 years.
I got
and
it.
so we,
I
hey,
got
boy,
it.
if he doesn't play Misty that night, we're in a lot of trouble. But that sounds great. Again, a reminder that we meet the first Tuesday of every month from 4:30 to 7:30, and this is all compliments of our main man, Steve Wilson from the Upcycle. Let's give Steve a round of applause. And this is his gift to the jazz community and to the community. So please, when you are thinking about piano needs, music needs, moving your piano, coming to tune my piano, anything like that, please remember Steve. He's just doing a great job for us. We're, I think, in our second or third year of this program, and I think the program's pretty good. What do you think? Do you like this program?
Yeah.
As you know, last month we instituted a new policy that for any reason, it's a new policy, for any reason you don't like the show, you get your ticket fully refunded. It's a total refund, so check that out. So far we haven't had any takers. We got a power trio here tonight that Karen's taking pictures of. Thank you. You can take a picture of the other guys now. So we're going to ask David about this new trio, how he put it together, the cats they're playing in the band, and I think I want to hear something about a horn that sounds like the one Aladdin used to play. Yeah.
This is, you're right, Tim. You've heard this horn before. Many, many times you've made recordings with this horn. And it's the Dean's horn. And Dean used to tell me, sitting at the drums, he used to say, if you can't remember where you are, I don't know why he said that to me, but he said, if you can't remember where you are, look at the back of the guy in the front's head, like right at the back. Turn around and show him the back of your head. Okay, don't. But
This is
I swear to God, Tim, I look at the back of his head, and there's a fire that lights underneath him. It's like unbelievable. It's a thing, because we went around the world with Aladdin and with that horn. And how many weird times did we have with him?
Well, we can't mention all those.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a different thing. I must say that Aladdin's widow is here tonight.
Fanny.
Where's
Fanny? Let's see if it makes Fanny. Let's
Fanny
give her a big
Dunphy.
round of applause.
Fanny Dunphy, Aladdin, Victoria.
And it was Fanny's decision to take this horn that Aladdin had for so many years. Had been laying under the bed for 14 years since Aladdin had passed. Mm-hmm. And she gave it to Michael. And I was just walking down a minute ago when he started playing, and I told Fanny, I said, I think I've heard that horn before. And she says, that's Aladdin's horn. I said, it sure is. There's a richness in that sound. So in the memory of Aladdin, let's give a big round of applause, right?
Yeah.
Michael, tell me a little bit. I know you're recently in town from the coast, and 5 words or less. Tell me what you're up to.
Thank you. 5'5.5". There you
go. Thank you. 5'5" there, ladies and gentlemen. Now we'll move on. Michael, why Kansas City? Did you have roots here before?
Oh, I was here a couple of years ago, and I was staying at a friend's house, and he took me all over town, and I heard how much jazz there was here. And I wanted to come here. So 2 summers ago, I was thinking about what I was going to do. It was getting real hot in Palm Springs, so I put my car on the trailer. I flew out and decided not to go back.
The rest is history. We're glad he did. Eric, this is your first time here. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, and especially what you're doing here with 2 keyboards and that funky left hand of yours? I'm going to steal that.
You'll have to cut it off. No. So I'm born and raised in Kansas City. My 2 teachers, I'm an organist as well. My piano teacher, Everett Freeman, who's very well known. He's played with the Jazz Disciples, Oleta Adams. I've been taking lessons from him since I was 5. And on organ, the other Everett Devan.
Oh, yeah.
Took lessons from him for many years, and really, I love both those gentlemen, and they've taught me a lot. Well, I spent some time out in Scottsdale, Arizona, with Joey DeFrancesco. He actually signed he's got his signature right here on my piano. Actually, this is his board. Actually, he did a deal with Studio Logic, and he endorsed them, so he had some extra boards. And he actually gave them to me when I left. But, not trying to name drop or anything. I still have a long ways to go, but I'm really honored to be playing with these gentlemen. We've been playing together now for about half a year. And, we've played all over. We've played in Lincoln, Nebraska at the Zoo Bar. We've played at Lake the Ozarks. And I'm just having a blast. I'm really honored and blessed to be up here. So, yeah.
Eric Kaplan.
Yeah.
Boy, you can't go wrong when you have both the Everetts. Well, Everett Freeman on the piano and Everett Devan. Oh, my gosh. I tell you, Everett's was it. DB, what's the concept here? This is a new group for you, and what a great pairing. Tell me what you were thinking conceptually when you put this together. You're welcome.
The person he stayed with, like year and a half ago, is our good friend Max Groove. And so about a year later, I was over at Mike Rohr's club down the street, and I sang a song, and he came out he played the saxophone, and then he came up, he says, "You never call me." Did
you never send flowers?
Have you ever been in a bar, Tim, when somebody came up to you and said, "You never call me"? Has that ever happened to you? I know it. It freaked me out. It freaked me out. And he said, I called you a year ago, and you never called me back. And I was like, oh, God, what am I going to do? How am I going to make it up to him?
Who you got to call?
So there you are. Anytime he calls, I got to show up with the damn drums. Do the stuff. He's got this young man. You know, he played with us the first time when he was 8.
Oh, my gosh.
He played with us at City Light when he was 8.
Wow.
Yeah. His dad brought him in.
Wow.
He was drinking gin and tonics, just like you.
Just like me.
Yep.
I should have remembered that one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stage, the David Basse Trio.
Thank you. Tim Whitmer, y'all. Give him a nice round of applause. Well, there's a party here tonight, and the band is out of sight. And to bring you to your feet, and you can eat some of the best food you can find. I'd like to order something fried, with mashed potatoes on the side. And bring the same thing for my date. Hey, pile up a plate and give us some of that fancy wine. Since the band is on a break, I have another steak. This time put some gravy on the top for me. Bring it right away, because the kitchen closes at midnight, and that's where the band begins. The joint is jumping to the beat. Everybody's on the feet. And then I'm cutting up the floor. Give me some more. Give me some of that fancy wine. There's a party here tonight, and the band is out of sight. And they'll bring you to your feet, and you can eat some of the best food you can find. I'd like to order something fried, with mashed potatoes on the side. I'll bring the same thing for my date. Hell, pile up the plate and give us some of that fancy wine. Since the band is on a break, have another steak. This time put some gravy on the top for me. I'll bring it right away, because the kitchen closes at midnight, and that's when the band begins. The joint is jumping to the beat. Everybody's on the feet. Then I'm cutting up the floor. Give me some more. Oh, give me some more. Oh, baby, cutting up the floor. Give me some more. Give me some of that fancy wine. Give me wine, wine, wine. Swody, yody, drinking wine, wine, wine. Beep, 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 yeah. Gravy for my baby, giving gravy for my baby, and a little bit of wine, just a little touch of wine stir. Give me some of that fancy wine. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, I grew up in Madison County, Nebraska, and I went to a little farm school, 2-room school with outdoor toilets. We had a boys and a girls, and man, it was cold in the winter. Out. Wow, that's really something. I never thought of that. How could you tell which one was which? Well, one of them had a B on it. The other one had a G on it. I mean, I'm not stupid. I did get an education out there, you know. But anyway, my dad would listen to WOW-FM in Omaha, or AM actually, and there was this song. Yeah, that one. And so Mikole had it on his little list, and Eric did too. It was on his, okay, it was on Eric's list. You probably can't recognize him for what I was listening. You think it was Andy of Mayberry or something, right? It was not Andy of Mayberry, but it was on WOW-FM or AM, one of those. Oh, we might be able to do that. Really? Yeah, I know. I understand. No, I got it.
The song was written by Mo Kaufman. He was
Really?
in that band up in Canada, the big band.
Yeah, I remember it. What the heck was
Wait a
it?
second.
Go
Okay, I'll
ahead.
get it in a minute. I lose things like this. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I say, "Excuse me." This is,
What are you doing here in my bathroom?
yeah, I do. But one time around with Eric. 1, 2. You know what to do. Rob McConnell and the Canadian Brass.
Mikole Kaar.
Eric Kaplan! So you guys know the human voice. Sometimes I wonder whether the human voice is emulating the saxophone in jazz, or the saxophone is emulating the human voice. But we haven't happened to have one of the best human voices to emulate the bebop jazz vibe. That's David Basse. Come on, David. David Basse.
Mikole Kaar, Mikole Kaar, Mikole Kaar. Oh my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's a song written by Stanley Turrentine, and so many people have sang this song on various recordings and so on, and there's two or three or four different lyrics to it, as we do in jazz music. somebody writes a lyric, another person writes a lyric, that kind of thing. And it happens all the time. A couple of great singers here tonight. David Watson is here tonight, and he'll be back in February. And Vanessa is here tonight, too. Oh, my gosh, she sounds so good. She'll be back another time here at the piano store. Give me a pitch there, will you? Sweet sugar drips from your sweet lips, and sugar is mine. You can bet your life sugar like this is so hard to find. You pick me up, make me feel fine, make me think twice about paradise. The sugar and spice, everything nice is sugar to me. Sweet sugar drops come into my ear when my sugar is near. Sweet sounds of joy start to appear when sugar's near. You pick me up and make me feel fine, make me think twice about paradise. Your sugar and spice and everything nice, a sugar to me. Sweet sugar drips from your sweet lips, and sugar is mine. You can bet your life a sugar like this is so hard to find. You pick me up, make me feel fine, make me think twice about paradise. Sugar is nice, so very nice, yeah, the sugar to me. Sweet sugar drops come into my ear when sugar is near. The sounds of joy start to appear when sugar is near. You pick me up, make me feel fine, and make me think twice about paradise. Sugar and spice and everything nice. Sugar to me. Oh, sugar to me. This the sugar so sweet. Sweet sounds of joy. I saw a dog in here earlier. I know there's a dog downstairs. Zinzi, nobody opened that door unless you know what y'all doing, okay? Zinzi's downstairs. She's got a lot to do down there, but she hasn't had food all day. She's big and bad. And then there was another little pocket dog over here. I don't know what happened to that dog. Maybe Zinzi ate it. I have no idea. But probably not, probably not. But what do you have about dogs? What do you have about dogs?
Okay. Not a damn thing.
Good.
However, I did have the opportunity to work for 5 years in the Los Angeles Blues Society. The band was run by a guy by the name of Cash McCall. I don't know if you know that name, but he was on Chess Records, and he was very close with Willie Dixon, and we got to play with Otis Rush. We got to close the Long Beach Blues Festival with Otis Rush, with Bo Diddley, with Mighty Joe Young. It was I never made much money, but it was a heck of a good time in my life. I learned how to play a little bit of blues. Anyway, we're going to send this out to Cash. This is a tune he used to like to sing called No More Doggin'. Key G, y'all. 1, 2. You know what to do, baby. I said, no more dogging, fooling around with you. Said, no more dogging, fooling around with you. I'm gonna find another woman. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, you told me that you love me. You told me it's a lie. You're filling my life with whiskey and rye. No more dogging, fool around with you. I'm gonna find another woman. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, you told me that you loved me. You told me it's a lie. You're filling my life with whiskey and rye. No more dogging, but it's starting to sound good. That's what I'm gonna do, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna find another woman. And that's how we're gonna do it, baby. Well, you told me that you love me. You told me it's a lie. Filling my life with whiskey and rye. No more dogging, fooling around with you. I'm gonna find another woman. Okay, audience participation. Sing this with me. You ready? I said, no more dogging.
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 No more
I
dogging.
said, no more dogging. I'm gonna find another woman. That's what I'm gonna do. Sha-ba-ba-da-dum-da-da. Yeah. Thank you.
Mikole Kaar. Whee. Here come Eric. Bet $1 to a donut, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Chances slim to none to win if you don't get in the game. Never shown what you're holding till they sweeten the pot. And most of all remember, strike when your iron is hot. Listen. Making love or doing business, use a little common sense. Make your mind up, stick to it. Don't sit there on the fence. You gotta roll with the punches and give it everything you got. You got to show 'em what they're made of and strike when your iron is hot. Some people worry, some just don't care. Some get all the gravy, and most don't get their share. But the winner keeps on playing, whether you like it or not. Just show 'em what you're made of and strike when your iron is hot. When the candlelight is glowing and the fire's burning bright, you feel your juices flowing, chances are the mood is right. When the lady calls closer, rise up and take your shot. You got to show 'em what you're made of and strike when your iron is hot. Call a taxi, call a guru, call your mother, call a shrink. Get your derriere in motion. It's later than you think. When the lady comes closer, rise up and take your shot. You got to show 'em what you're made of and strike when your iron is hot. You got to get it all together, baby. Strike when your iron is hot. Well, get your derriere in motion, man, and strike when your iron is hot. This a give. You ready for another? I thought you weren't going to come back. Here he is again.
How about one time for Eric Kaplan on the keys, y'all?
A nice round.
Mikole and the Aladdin saxophone. Mr. David Basse in the trio. We'll take a short pause, be back in 15 minutes. We'll be right here.
Tim Whitmer, y'all give him a nice round. Tim Whitmer. Woo-hoo.
All right, just 1 minute until showtime. 1 minute until showtime for round 3 of a scheduled 3-rounder. All right, we just got 60 seconds until round 3 of a scheduled 3-rounder right here at Upcycle Piano Craft, 3945 Main, in the heart of Kansas City. All right, we'd like to welcome you back. It's set number 3. We appreciate you all being here. We meet here on the first Tuesday of every month. Next month, our first Tuesday guest will be the one and only Bram Winans with an all Errol Garner program. So you want to check that out. It's going to be a great show. Also, we remind you we have a tip jar up here tonight. It's no minimum, no maximum. And looks like we're off to a good start, but there's always room there, right? Want to remind you we have the adult beverages and bathroom over on the east wing. And one more round of applause for our host tonight, Steve Wilson from Upcycle. Let's give him a big round of applause. Better yet, if you know of anybody who needs pianos or moving, tuning, purchasing, whatever, please remember Upcycle Piano Craft. All right, without any further ado, it's my pleasure to welcome back the David Basse Trio.
Thank you, Tim. All right, Tim Whitmer, y'all. This happens every first Tuesday of the month. And at the beginning of October, all the music of Errol Garner, played by the guy who can play Errol Garner better than anyone around this neck of the woods for sure. That's Bram Winans. And that's the first Tuesday of next month. I'll do this one by myself. Take a break. I'll do this one by myself. I don't need no saxophone. Woke before daybreak, clouds made it dirty gray. Wandered the streets, wasted another day. Never touch women, seldom touch fun. I get my lovin', I get it on the run. Sins of the Father passed down to the Son. The sins of the Father passed down to the Son. Paul was a drifter, coat was his only home. Shoes were his ticket, he knew just when to roam. Spreading his bad seed, I know I'm one. He left mama crying for my 14th year was done. Sins of the Father passed down to the Son. Sins of the Father passed down to the Son. Never have they worked panhandle for the coin. Quarter on quarter buys wine and some time. Quarter on quarter buys wine and some time. I never touch women, I seldom touch fun. Life like that, I take it as it comes. The sins of the Father passed down to the Son. sins of the Father passed down to the Son. Sins of the Father, the sins of the Father, sins of the Father passed down to the Son. If I'd religion, I know I'd wake in fear. The life that I live, I feel my time is near. Living in darkness, I met someone who doesn't know his daddy or what the hell he done. Sins of the Father passed down to the Son. Sins of the Father passed down to the Son. Sins of the Father passed down to the Son. Sin. 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 Ooh. I want to do a number that it was actually in the last set that we're doing, and this is a song that goes out to a pianist here in Kansas City. Back when Tim and I were just getting our start, we'd go hear Richard Ross and Frank Smith at the piano. God bless Frank Smith, and God bless Richard Ross, their souls. I remember a time, Tim, when I said, Tim, they've been together 40 years. And I thought, man, that's crazy. I'm not going to play music like, I don't know, 40 years is a long time. But they did it, and they did it, and did it, and they did it in all these joints here in Kansas City. And so this is a number that is entitled, well, what is it called? Frank leads over the keyboard with handfuls of notes. And the way he plays, it tells us what the blues are all about. The words he lays down matter less than how he turns them over in his mouth. Hearing about somebody else's pain, he says it again. Most nights he's up 4 or 5 times with these tunes lurching through his head. Lugging the keyboard out to the van, man, he mutters about how life withers. He slides that door shut and says, but anyhow, you gotta really swing. The blues don't care who they call on. They may knock on any door. Whether you're rich or poor, the blues don't care. The blues don't care. The blues don't care. They tend to mock you. No matter what escape you try, whether you laugh, laugh or cry, the blues don't care. The blues don't care. They'll engulf you at a party with gaiety and laughter amidst. They'll engulf you to make you lonely, though you fight it. The blues still exist. They'll haunt you, man, they'll taunt you at midnight. And daybreak will make you aware that no matter who you are or what you do, the blues don't care. They just don't care. Mikole. They'll engulf you at a party with gaiety, yet laughter amidst. They'll engulf you to make you lonely. Fight it, and the blues still exist. They'll haunt you, they'll taunt you at midnight, and daybreak will make you aware that no matter who you are or what you the blues don't care. The blues don't care. They just don't care. Thank you. I want to acknowledge as she stands up another great musician who's in the house tonight, Ann Trinkle. Ann Trinkle, thank you very much for being Ann Trinkle. And thank you for introducing me to the lovely and talented Steve Wilson and this joint. This is so great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's political season once again, ladies and gentlemen. The politics are flowing and flowing. I know we might only have one more song. How are we doing on time? Is it 7:30 yet? Huh? What time is it? We got a song about politics. Anybody ready for some songs about politics? We're only going to play one. Only one. Stand up, it's your chance to be a hero. It's your chance to make your mark. Everybody wants a chance at something they want to see. This is it, it's your time here at Ground Zero. Yeah, everybody wants a part. When they start, it won't stop forever. This is it, it's the day. Worth the wait. When you know deep inside you're part of something, you're really something. So sit down, we all need to hear him talking. Yeah, we need what she has to say. And when it starts, it won't stop forever. It's today. It's the day worth the wait. When you know deep inside you're part of something, really something. So sit down, we all need to hear him talking. Yeah, we need what she has to say. Well, we're gonna be a part of something. It's today. She's a shero. hero. Ba-doo-be-da. Ba-doo-be-da. He's a hero. Go ahead. Mikole Kaar at the flute, y'all. Give him a nice round. Lover, one lucky day, love came, planning to stay. Green Dolphin Street supplied the setting for all those nights beyond forgetting. And through these moments apart, the memory is here in my heart. Green Dolphin Street is where I found you. I could kiss the ground on Green Dolphin Street. Eric Kaplan. Dolphin Street is where I found you. I could kiss the ground on. I could kiss the ground on the sweet ground you walked on. Green Dolphin Street. Up, 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 up. Y'all dig John Lee Hooker? Y'all dig John Lee Hooker? You know I'm talking about John Lee Hooker? He more growls more than anything. He kind of sings a song. Give me a nice simple blues in F. Oh, that's it. Now, don't that feel good? Tell me, don't that feel good? My daughter used to call this song the camel. Sing that song about the camel and the rat, Daddy. Well, the rat race starts on Monday, about 4:45. With some coffee and a camel, no, and a 60-minute ride. Now, on the highway of survival, to my 8 days a week. Now the fives come. And the illegal flies on Friday, and my baby's whipping something special up for me. That's it. Sometimes I get to wondering what it's really all about. Man, it hits me like a ton of bricks, leaving little room for doubt. Though no matter what you're doing, no matter what I'm doing, I know what the payoff will be. When the eagle flies on Friday and my baby's whipping something special up for me. Whip it up. I don't need $1 trillion just enough to get by. With a couple bucks left over, couple bucks left over for my ribs and a little JD. Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead, Mikole. Play the blues, can you? I know you can. They play the blues in Palm Springs. Don't bullshit me. I know it. They do. They play the blues slow in Palm Springs. What? I didn't hear you play it. Can you get a little deeper now? Mikole Kaar. Take me to the bridge there, Eric. Take me to the funky bridge. The moral of my story, I am what I'm all about. With what I got, no matter room, no matter what I do, I keep me and my baby going. I keep me and my baby going all week long. Until the eagle flies on Friday and my baby's whipping something special up for me. Yeah. B flat. Katrina. Here's a song about New Orleans. Take us on home tonight. Mikole Kaar at the tenor saxophone and flute. Mikole Kaar. Eric Kaplan at the keyboards. You know what it feels like when you haven't got the means. You know what it feels like when you haven't got the means. With the sound car sputters and the damn house leans. You can barely stand now. You only got bad news. You can barely stand now. You only got bad news. And you ain't got nothing left you still got the blues. Cousin called to tell me, he said the ceiling's halfway down. Oh, my cousin called to tell me the ceiling halfway down. Well, everybody tell him you still hanging around. Woo! Take me down there. Some say the world is collapsing. My sister said whatever, whenever. Some say the world is collapsing. Sister said whatever, whatever. She gonna climb that broken ladder, get off that roof, that's right. They say when they drop you, you know where you land. They say when they drop you, baby, you know where you land. Down to New Orleans with an old brass band. Give the drummer some. Here come the drummer now. Whoa! Three! Some say the world is collapsing. My sister said whatever. Some say the world is collapsing. My sister said whatever. Whatever. Well, the blues will keep her swinging. She gonna climb that broken ladder. Take me home now. They say when they drop you, you know where you land. They say when they drop you, you know where you land. Way down in New Orleans, down in New Orleans, the birth of the blues, way before they took it up the river to Kansas City and put a man on it. Oh yeah, made a man out of the blues up here. With that old brass band. Oh. Oh yeah. Thank you very much and good night, y'all. Drive careful.
How about one time, Eric Kaplan on the keys?
Eric Kaplan.
Mikole Kaar. The one and only DB, David Basse. Our host, Steve Wilson. The best audience in town, the Upcycle audience. Give yourselves a big round of applause. We'll see you on the first Tuesday of October with Brom Winans. Yours truly, Tim Whitmer. Good night and God bless you.